Oh, there we go. Got the Monday gas out of the way. Good morning, Berkshire.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Doesn't quite have the same ring to it, does it? It's a shame. And we are go-go. Good morning, people. Good morning, YouTube. Yes, it is good morning. This is the second of my second vlogs. It's a long story. The first one was complete cat. The audio was completely and utterly ballsed up. I decided that I'd go with a mic off of eBay, a Lavalier mic that would work with my iPhone. Wasn't expensive. The guy delivered it on time. Great mic, don't get me wrong. But for some reason, and I don't know what, the iPhone just does not like going at speed. And I've noticed it before when I've listened to audio. That it just keeps cutting out. Anything up above 35, 40 mile an hour, forget it. I've got no audio at all. I decided that I've had enough of that. I can't really do vlogging if I haven't got to do some mic stuff. So I decided to go out and get myself a Sony dictaphone from Argos. Again, not an expensive, well, I'll say not an expensive, about 30 quid, 35 quid. It's a decent setup actually, it's a decent little dictaphone. Plenty of battery life, plenty of hours storage on it. And get a proper microphone that will work with it. So I've got a SanDisk 4016. I scoured loads of vlogs in terms of, oh, this is my setup. Loads of vlogging setup videos from some great vloggers out there. But when it came to the microphone, no one really said, oh, this is the particular mic that I got. Everyone said, oh, you know, it's this mic. Oh, great. What is it? What make model? What would I go and look for? Anything in particular people would recommend? So I went and got the SanDisk 4016. There's also the 4033, but that looked a little bit bigger. And I wanted to make sure that I had the mic kind of tucked into the recess of my cheek pad. So this was a little bit smaller option. It does come with a little windsock, so that fits quite nicely. And I'll now tuck that into my cheek pad, as opposed to before I had it right at the front of my mouth guard, which again probably wasn't the best place to put the mic. So hopefully that setup should work a lot better. This is the first time I've actually used it in anger. I've tested it a couple of times at home in the helmet while sitting down watching TV, which was really sad. The wife kind of looked at me and did say, what the fuck? You know, I'm on my way to work. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't often ride my bike into work. I generally tend to have so much kit that I have to carry around with me in my rucksack, and also I normally take the second bag with me when I'm out. It's just difficult. It's really difficult to get it on a bike. So I have my rucksack, and I can get that on the bike. That's no problem at all. It weighs me down a bit, but it's not too bad once I'm on the bike and I'm riding. It's actually pretty good. But I love my wife dearly. She's very, very good to me. She took my bag in for me this morning to work. So, do we work at the same place? No, we don't. We used to. We don't work at the same place anymore. She works for someone else, but that does involve actually being at my work 3 days a week. So, but no, she's taking all my kit in today, and I decided to come on the bike because I checked the BBC website last night, and they forecast it to be a good day. Sunshine. I'm sure it's up there fucking somewhere. Typical weather forecast. They said it'd be nice and sunny for the morning, and then it'll cloud over a tiny little bit in the afternoon, but no rain, no 0% chance of precipitation. So I get up this morning only to find the roads absolutely dripping wet. Thinking, do I do it? Do I not? Do I leave it? But no, I'd set all my gear up, I charged the GoPro, it's all good to go. I had my gig set out last night. I thought, no, sod it, I'm going to go for it. So this is my first vlog from going to work. And like I said before, I don't often go into work on my bike. I do generally tend to go in the car, but I'm not that I'm very rarely in the office actually. I sometimes work from home. I also work on other client sites. So when I'm travelling into their sites, it's normally either by train, so I'm going into London. And I would not take a car into London, and I'm very apprehensive. I'm very apprehensive. I'm very apprehensive of riding my bike into London. Now I've got a few mates who, at the client that I work for on site up in London, who do ride their bike in, and again they've got about as much riding experience as me. They passed their test early part of last year, and they ride their bike into London, but parking's an absolute nightmare. Have you ever been around London and you've seen where the bikes park? I mean, they're literally, you can barely get a sixpence between one of the bikes. Old records there. Look it up, kids, if you don't know what that means. It's before with decimal. You can barely get a 50p piece in between the bikes as they're parked side by side. You only need one of those things to topple and it's going to be like a bloody set of dominoes. They're just all going to go. And it's going to be messy. Right, I might need it in a minute. So, I don't ride the bike into London. I don't generally tend to ride at the customer sites. Again, because I have to carry all my kit with me then, and I just can't take it those ones. Yeah, I know I can get panniers, etc., and put it on the bike, but it's just a fucking pain in the arse, and the kit's heavy, and I just can't be arsed. That's short of it. So I thought I'd ride it into work this morning. Every now and then, when it's a nice day, and I'm in on a Monday or a Friday, I'll take the bike in. During the summer, it wasn't a great option to do that, considering the crappy weather that we've bloody had. It was absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. But hopefully this summer, touch wood, we might get some improvements in that. Highly unlikely, being in this country, but you never know. You never know. So I'm riding into work. So the topic of the day is work. I could go up beside that truck, but it's not going to be good. Topic of work. Yes, get to the point. I know lots of vloggers out there, they tend to vlog about their personal lives, what they're doing socially, etc, etc, and what's going on, but I don't hear many people talking about their jobs and talking about work. And considering it's somewhere where we spend nearly the good part of our week, 40 hours at least, at work, I figured, why not? I'll vlog about work. I've got a pretty decent job. I like my job, I enjoy my job, I enjoy what it enables me to do. Good bunch of guys, get to work with some great people, some fantastic fucking minds, unbelievable, intelligent, smart people, really, really cool. Let me know, what do you do? What do you guys do for a living? Do you enjoy your jobs? Do you commute in? If you drive a car and ride a bike, what do you generally tend to do? Do you commute in? Or do you commute in by bike? Or do you actually drive a car into work? Let me know. Is it just a weather thing? Am I just a fair weather rider? Well, if you saw my second video, you'd have questioned that. It absolutely confident. There you go. Told you. Minus the audio, of course. But yeah, some interesting things at work at the moment. Doing some cool bits and pieces, and I thought, well, fuck it, I'll give it a vlog. Get in. It's early in the morning right now. It's probably a bit too early for me to be doing this bloody vlog. Because my brain isn't fully engaged. I'm trying to think about what I've got at the end of the day, and I'm also trying to think what that white van's going to do in front. And the BMW, and the BMW in front of that, and the Jeep in front. But no, like I said, I enjoy my job. I enjoy the company I work for. They're a great bunch of people. And yeah, work, jobs. Right, enough of that. That's crap. I got my first video up the other day at the weekend, and I've got quite a few of you guys that have now subscribed to me. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. It was a real kick to see those first kind of comments coming in on the video. It really did give me kind of a lift to say, oh, actually, you know what, this will be worth it. Yeah, I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not doing it for subs or anything like that, but just to get that first sub and then that first comment and view on the video, after it had been sat there for a few hours and, or a day actually, and no views, it was kind of like, ugh. So, I'm going to try and tout myself a little bit. Got onto motovlog.com, got myself introduced properly. And introduced myself to a few guys that commented on the video as well. Thank you very much for your comments, they're very kind of you. Thank you very much for your subscriptions, I really do appreciate it. But no, I thought I'd need to get a second one out pretty quickly. Like I said, did a second video, but the audio turned out absolutely dire. So this is my second attempt. But I got talking to one of the guys on my vlog. You'll know who he is, about a particular product. Oh God, I'm fogging up again. Put the anti-fog on this morning, it was fine. Hit the motorway now, boys and girls, and how much audio I'm going to capture, I don't know! So yeah, I work on supporting said products, and I don't think you know the people who are watching this video. No, it's a good little bit of banter, and I do completely understand where you're coming from and how you're feeling about said product. It does take a lot of getting used to from what you've been used to before. This is going to be really boring for most people. If you're not into I-Tone, this is where I put on my Malcolm moment. Malcolm. So yeah, if you're not into IT, you're bored by it. It just doesn't float your boat. Switch off. Come back in about 40 seconds. Right, that's the boring worky bit over with. I have quite a nice journey into work actually, when the M4 is clear. Which, funnily enough, it is Monday morning, and this is the clearest I've ever seen the M4 on a Monday. I don't know what's going on, whether the kids are on holiday and I haven't been told, which I think I would have done. I was, you know, having dropped my son off at school this morning, everyone else was there. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I almost forgot. I thought I hadn't put my bloody work pass up then. That would have been a shit trying to get in the building. Ah, can you let me in, please? I want to come to work, please. Oh, let me in. 9 to 5, working 9 to 5. Something to make a living. Insert Dolly Parton here.
Working